Hello and welcome to the start of a new series of playing a draft every day till I hit Mythic. Um, and this is a very long-term goal, and I'm expecting this challenge to last quite a long time. But I think it's useful just to give myself a goal, and hopefully it's an interesting one that people want to follow. So without further ado, let's get into day one, draft one. So we are starting in silver something, I think. Before the reset, I was gold, doing a bunch of quick drafts, and then I started. Well, then they took away the Tarkir Dragon quick draft, so I started playing Premier Draft and started doing terribly. Um, and since then, I've gone down further. I think overall I've probably lost about 2 ranks, like um 8 of the little pips. I don't know what to call them. So, we got a long way to catch back up to where we were before, and a very long way before we hit Mythic. But it's definitely possible. Pack 1, pick 1. And I'm seeing Naga Flashcrafter, which definitely not a bad card. But also Static Snare, Spectral Denial, Marshal of the Lost, Rackstash's Bargain, and Devotee. I think Static Snare is actually something I don't really want to force aggressive, but I think it's the thing I have the most experience in, and if I don't see a crazy card for like a Dragon's deck, I think I'd rather try force it a bit. I think Static Snare is pretty premium removal. I could just take the Devotee, but I think I'll take the Snare. So probably looking aggressive, but I don't want to lock myself in too hard. If they pass me something crazy, I will definitely be willing to consider that. So with the aggressive decks, so far I've made the mistake of not enough fixing if I'm splashing, not enough creatures if I'm trying to, you know, find them all. Oh, this is interesting. 2 Stormbroods, Twin Ma, and Purging. And they're both in white, which is what I'm very likely to play. So it's just what do I think my splash would be? Or not my splash, my secondary color. I think it might be the Purging Stormbrood here. Um, I'm more likely to be able to get good black cards, and I think the combat trick is really nice, so I'm gonna risk it. Maybe it was Twin Maw, we'll see. We'll see what colors I end up in, and that will tell me whether it's a mistake. Okay, Teaming Dragonstorm certainly not bad, and I do have a dragon, and nothing else is particularly standout for a more aggressive deck. I think Man Stalwart's playable, but not particularly exciting. Stormshriek Farrell's playable. Valiant Strike's good as well, but Teaming Dragonstorm's very nice for getting some stuff on the board. So this is kind of a creature. It's white. I'll do it by mana curve for now, because last time I sorted it by color, and I think that messed me up a bit, and that I forgot forgot that I needed colors. So I'm noticing that the red and white cards are definitely being taken. So it might be worth pivoting more towards a dragon direction. In which case the Roiling Dragonstorm could be where I want to be going. Or the Bivouac even. The Island Dragon's also fine. But I think I'll take the Roiling Dragonstorm and see where we head for. Bit speculative. If I see some good aggressive cards, I'll take them, but I just have a feeling that at least the 3 people on my right took the good aggressive cards out of that pack. And my suspicions feel pretty confirmed the further we get. Maybe this is a Team of Tawny bag. It could be a land as well, but we don't really know what colors we're going for yet, so I think I would just like some playable creatures. It could be the Stormshriek Fowl as well, Also a dragon. I think the team of 20 back's really nice. Okay, I'm probably looking at the opulent palace here. Nothing else. I could take another 20 back, but I think a tri-land is just too good if I am going a more soupy deck direction. Okay, well now there's some aggressive cards. I think it's a bit late to try... Well, maybe it's not. I mean, Jeskai Brushmaster could be where I'm going, because I have white and blue potentially as my core. So maybe I will do this. We'll see where we end up. I think I'll just take the land, since it's in the right sort of colours. Could just take the Windsguard Crag as well. Devotee feels pretty underwhelming. This is okay removal, but I think I would rather just take the land. But this is feeling a bit risky. I feel out of my comfort zone again, just in a world where I'm trying to mana fix too much. I think Roma's Routine would be the only one that I would even be slightly interested in playing, but probably won't play. I'll just keep taking the lands if I keep getting given them. 3 red lands, which is good because got some red cards already. I'm expecting my base to be white-blue at the moment, which I don't know if that's even a thing, but we're gonna find out. Yeah, I quite like this, but maybe it is just a Ringing Strike Monastery. It's really good for slowing people down. I mean, I'm probably not playing any of these. And what will the last card be? Wise Practitioner. Probably not getting played, but at least it's a creature I could play. Of course I get the Mardu Siegebreaker after pivoting away from Mardu. But there is a Stormbrood. It's not my favourite. Also Venerated Stormsinger. Maybe I pivoted too quickly. There's so many good aggressive cards in this deck, but I need to shut my eyes to those and look at what's actually good for me. I think the Whirling Stormbrood is the best option in the pack. It's my second dragon. It's gonna be playable. The Goalkeeper's alright, but I won't have anything to really get it going. Same with the Skimmer yet, so I think I'd rather just take this. Alright, again. Some good aggressive cards, unfortunately. Wayfair is alright if I'm willing to make green part of my mana base. Effortless Master's not amazing. Could just take the Dragon's Prey as some removal. Again, nothing's really standing out to me here. I think I'll take the Dragon's Prey. But maybe it should be a Wayfair. But we do want some removal at least. Okay, so we got potentially another teaming Dragonstorm. Fresh Start is also kind of in line with the needing more removal. Don't think Narset is particularly interesting. It is Jeskai, but I don't think we're doing very Jeskai things. So I think it might just be the Fresh Start. I think one teaming Dragonstorm is good enough. I could take the Lion Weight. Wingblade Disciple is really good. And we are in a blue base. Caustic Exile would be the decent removal. Lion Weight would be better though as a removal spell, but do I really want to play that without some good cheap creatures? It might just be the Disciple, but it would require me flowering, which is kind of hard. Yeah, I'll take the Lion Weight. I'm not 100% sure if I'll play it, but we will see. Alright, Traveling Botanist. That might be enough to make me want to do green as my second base color, and because that card is really strong. And nothing else standing out. Evolving Wilds would be alright as well. Okay, I think I commit to blue-green as being my base color, and I want some playable creatures for that. I could take the Rediscover the Way, but I think it might just be more mana fixing in the Sentinel. It could be the Doosan. Maybe I'll just take the Doosan to improve the mana curve potential here. Aegis Sculptor is pretty good, I think. But do I have enough mill effects to really make it worth it over just taking another dragon? I think it might just be another dragon here. I think I'll take this. It's not great, but I think white is going to be more played than red. So how many creatures am I on? Because I don't want to get caught out by not having enough. Let's see. Okay, I have way too much removal actually. So definitely not taking that exhale. I think it might just be the Doosan then. I'm not a huge fan of Champion Doosan, but I need some playable creatures. I think I'll take the Tawny back. Though I could just take the Devotee as mana fixing and cheap. I think I might do that. These are our dragons. That's the Dragonstorm. I don't know why the order's messed up. I probably did that. Okay, we'll have to take the Wayfarer now. This is still pack 2. Phew. So my deck feels like it's definitely still got a lot of Hosins, particularly in this creature count. How many creatures do I have at the moment? 10. And I'd like to get rid of the Devotee. It's kind of a potential play. It does help with the mana fixing and things like Lion Weight, and do benefit from the like higher power and toughness. So I don't hate it, but we will see. Lion Weight does work quite nicely with Doosan for just doing a bit more damage for something that's probably going to be in the graveyard pretty early. Maybe I do just take Narset here. It's probably that or the Ice Witch Serpent, but let's try it. So, I mean, I'm not hoping to play this, but again, playable creatures. I think the Night Watch. Kind of close there. Alright. Oh, Karaka Guardian, but there's also Glacial Dragon Hunt. I think it has to be the Guardian. That can be my 4th and final dragon, probably. So things I still need in this draft. I still need a better mana curve. I think more 2-drops, probably more like 4-drops is good. I think removal we're doing alright in, but we need more mana fixing. If I see monuments, I should probably be taking them. If I see Trilands, I should probably be taking them. Globes would be amazing. So yeah, I think that's what we're looking at. Another Siegebreaker, no way. Okay, there's not any great mana fixing here. I guess the Dual Land would be the best in terms of that. In terms of creatures, there's nothing particularly exciting. Formation Breaker is a cheap creature, but it's quite an aggressive creature. Host of the Hereafter could be good. I don't think it's particularly great, so I think I'll just take the Triland. It could be another dragon, but I think I really just want to make sure I can play my cards. I don't know what point, how many tap lands is too many tap lands? Probably like 6 or 7 is sort of where you're reaching your limit. Ooh. Dispelling Exile and Island Dragon feel pretty good for sort of stalling but speeding up quicker decks. Maybe this is a Windblade Disciple now. Problem is with the Disciple is I just feel like I'm gonna have such a hard time flurrying. I'd rather have some cheaper cards. Maybe I do just take this as a tap, but I have had a problem where I've had too many dragons, but I think I'll try and make it work. Okay, there's an Opulent Palace, which might be the play. There's not much else that's sort of calling out to me. Yeah, I'm worried that this deck is too soupy. Ooh, Dragon Sniper's really nice. I think I'll take that as something. I do want more cheap stuff to do. Pummeler would be alright as well. But I'm very happy to take something cheap like that. Maybe I do just take the Pummeler here. It's that or the Stag probably. I think I prefer the Pummeler. Anything else? Could be the Bodyguard, but we're looking at pretty similar. They're all 4 costs. Monastery Messenger could be a 3 cost, but I think we just take that. Pamela. Okay. This, I guess I do just take the Disciple now as a solid card that I can probably play. There's a big dragon. How is my... I don't like my only mana fixing being tap lands. That feels terrible. I guess I have the Botanist and Wayfarer. I think I will almost certainly be playing the Devotee. Yeah, I guess I'm taking this, but I don't feel good about it. Okay, I think it's the Undergrowth Leopard out of the Leopard and Cotus. I think out of this, it's probably the Formation Breaker as another 2 cost, but again, I'm not a fan. Maybe it's Cotus actually. Another Wingblade Disciple, they're just all are tabling, no one wants to play them. Again, not going to be playing this. Wow, no globes, no monuments is going to really hurt, I think. Which does kind of suck. At least I have a good number of just blue and green creatures. But I'm not feeling good, I won't lie. Man, I just feel like every draft I just end up with, I don't know, I just feel like in a lot of packs I just feel like there's not that many good decisions, and then maybe I always make the wrong one, and then down the line I'm missing everything. But let's see, before I get too pessimistic. Okay, so mana curve wise right now it's looking alright. I don't hate it. Definitely cutting that. So colors wise we have, let me just sort it actually. Okay, so I've sorted it, and funnily enough I have every main color except of red, just a plain red card, and I have almost every clan except for, what am I missing? Mardu. So we're definitely casting a wide net with the cards we're playing. So it's possible I could just get rid of... I don't know what I would want to get rid of, because it does... Because of this, we're covering a lot of the colors. I could cut the 20 back as being worried that I can't play it early. I do have quite a good amount of my sources. White is the most sort of hard splash because I only have one draw land that has it. So with this, I definitely want to cut down on the white. What could I get rid of? I could get rid of Dawnbreaker. That's a pretty underwhelming card, and I ended up with a lot of good 2 costs, so I'm not as worried about that. I think the Teeming Dragonstorm's still worthy of a splash. The Static Snare could go potentially. What? The Armament Dragon, I mean, how many dragons do I have? Let me have a look. Okay, so I have 5 dragons, which I think is probably roughly the sweet spot with 2 Dragonstorms. So I think I'm happy to leave it at that. The Armament Dragon is probably the one I'm least excited about. Okay, in terms of removal, can I cut the Dragon's Prey? Let's have a look at what removal I have. Okay, I have 5, so I don't think I want to get rid of any. I think 5's probably a little low even. And I do have a tap on the Island Dragon, but that's about it. I'm not very excited about playing the Night Watch, so happy to cut that. I'm gonna sort it again by mana curve. Okay, so looking at it by mana curve again, just to see like what sort of prices we want to be cutting. I don't feel particularly confident about playing things like Narset that's quite mana specific and cheap. Draw cards equal to the number of spells you cast this turn. Feels like I'm gonna need to be casting quite a few. I don't really have that many cheap things to do. But maybe it's alright. I'm not sure. I mean, like, is a Narset better than like Team of 20 back and like Dusan? Probably, right? Still a 3/4, but it is very specific to two colors that I am just splashing. So maybe I do just cut it. And white is the card I want the least, so I think I just get rid of Narset. Maybe that's a mistake though, but I just don't want cards I can't play in my hand. So we got rid of that. We need to get rid of 2 more cards. I think it's going to be 2 more creatures. I mean, Kotus is definitely something I'm not super excited to play. I think probably Dusan's the weakest out of these. But I do quite like it. Then we have... I think I'm keeping the Devotee because in the end my mana is a bit wobbly. I think the Leopard's nice. Or maybe it's the Pummeler. Because the reason I'm thinking the Pummeler is that if the reach is not very useful because of all my dragons. I have a lot of ways to deal with flying creatures. Maybe not cheap flying creatures, but flying creatures in general. It's it's just not super exciting. I don't think I'm feeling like it's needed that much in this deck. I mean, the Leopard probably could also be on the chopping block as a not particularly interesting card. I think that's... Wait, I only need to cut 2, so I think I might keep the Leopard out of those. So now we're at 40. I want to cut a planes for sure. So how many blue cards do I have? 12 and 10 green, but the green ones are a bit more useful for getting us going, I think. So blue I have 4, 5, 6, 7. Green I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe I just get that to 7 as well. I mean, there's definitely, I could just take the Brushmaster out as something else that's quite specific and bring back the Pummeler. I kind of like that. And then at least I'm not fixing my mana, but I'm making it easier on myself to be able to play my cards. Alright. I think that's the right choice, but we will see. Okay, that's a very blue hand, but I don't hate it because there's definitely things to do. And I do have one of my tri-lands, which means my odds of being able to play what I pick up is pretty high. So I think I'll keep it. I feel like mulliganing is probably the thing that the more experience you get, the better you get at knowing when to and when not to. And right now I probably keep a lot of hands I should mulligan, but that's alright. Okay, I think I want to play the Leopard out. I could just hold and wait to tap something, but yeah, I think that'll do this. Because if they play something that's annoying, I can always mastery it. Okay, that's good. They're not playing something. And I have the mana to do that. Let's attack, and I'm just gonna hold for the probably tapping with the dragon. This is not Flash, so I can only play that on my turn. I have so much removal in my hand at the moment. Maybe I should just keep the dragon as something I can play later. Oh. Botanist is very nice. But I don't have a land at the moment, so I think... Well, let's attack with the leopard first. They also have 3 mana up. This is something that I need to be remembering. So maybe it's better just to hold my stuff and let them tap out. I think I'll do that. And just use either the Dragon's Prey or the Island Dragon, depending on what they do. Okay, it's bargain. That's alright. At least they can't do too much. Maybe I should have just played something to get the counterspell out. Yeah, resolve. Resolve. I think I just Dragon's Prey it. I think. I don't have much else to do with my turn. So now I'm still at only 3 mana, which is pretty annoying. So maybe I Wingblade Disciple and then I can flurry the next turn. I think I'll do that. But it's not ideal. I do have a red source now, so I'm getting there. Maybe putting down Botanist would have helped a lot for just speeding up the game. Okay, so I can Botanist or Wayfarer. They're tapped out completely. I think Botanist is just significantly better. And then Ringing Strike Monastery. We get our flurry. And we get 2 attacks in. So our board's looking alright here. But the main issue is lands. It's not the issue I thought I was going to have, where it's not the mana fix isn't there, it's that I literally just don't pick them up. Which is a pretty big issue, but hopefully Botanist and Wayfarer can make sure I am hitting every single one from now on. Maybe that's why I should have played the Wayfarer last turn, just to make sure I hit it, actually. Speaking of the Wayfarer. Okay, they don't get a land. They mill some pretty good cards there. What else are they gonna do? A monument. That's what I wanted. They can pop that next turn, I think, if they get a red source. Nope, no red source. Another Wayfarer, okay. Are they gonna make it a 2/2 or not? Okay. So I can flurry again. They can't pop the monument, so I definitely don't want to do that. So I think we just keep the pressure on here. All attack. The leopard can be traded. The botanist could get double blocked, actually. But that's okay. I think I'm not that sad to trade it. Oh yeah, reveal it, right? If it's land card, you may reveal it and put it in your hand. Yes, I want to do that. Yeah, they double block. That's pretty chill. I could have tapped it down, I guess, but I think this is fine. Happy to keep the pressure on. Play this. Alright, I think we do Disciple into Sniper. I think, although is there a better way to make sure I'm hitting the flurry both turns? Yeah, I could do this one first and then Sniper. Yes. And then I get more bad tokens. Thank you to everyone that passed on these, because I've actually got quite a lot of value this game. So they really need to get a flying creature of some sort going. And as soon as they can pop this, I will probably destroy it. Because I don't really want to be dealing with a 5/5, and I would happily trade a leopard for a 5/5. Maybe I should be popping it before then, because I don't know what's in their hand, but they definitely... Oh, the fact that the mountain's in their graveyard, that might be their one mountain. That would be really funny if it is, and they self-milled it. I actually think that might have been what happened. But they did it with the bargain, right? So they made that choice very deliberately. So maybe if they make that choice, they're making that choice because they know they have another mountain. But then why would you not get it with the monument? So they're doing a lot of thinking, which makes me feel good, because if they had something powerful, they'd probably have already played it. If they leave their mana up, I need to be careful of that counters. I don't remember what it's called. Serpent something. Spanky. No. Oh, I don't remember. You know the one I mean. The one where you can counter target creature spell or surveil or anything. Okay, Dragon's Prey. And kiss the trawlers to get back the Dragon's Prey, maybe? What are they going? Yeah. They can't play it again this turn though. Okay, so this turn, I think I tap down... Oh, I could just play the dragon. No, I can't play the dragon. I think I want to tap it down so that I get some more flying creatures. Because they're taking 5 in the air. And that means I can attack with pretty much everything. Okay. That's quite nice. Okay. FF'd off that. Okay. I'm glad they FF'd because I didn't feel like I keep saying that. Every time they FF, it feels like I'm the one running out of steam and they could easily stabilize, but if they FF, I will take it happily. So that the problem was, well, not a problem, but I didn't have any white sources in my hand that turn, and I think that's going to happen a lot. I think cutting the Narset and the Strike Master was a good choice, because I just do think that the odds of me being able to play them is pretty low. There was one Abzan monument in the draft I remember going past, but I feel like I just didn't see any monuments or globes. But then I also didn't see any good aggro cards in the first pack, so I don't know, maybe I was right next to Mr. Globes and Monuments and taking all the good aggressive cards. This doesn't look great, does it? But do I just keep it because I'm gonna be slow no matter what? I think I keep it because I'm gonna be slow no matter what, but it feels pretty bad. I think I'm mulligan. I think it was too slow. Okay, this is definitely a good keep. I think 3. I mean, I've got my white sword, so I'll keep that. Is it Dusan that goes? I think it is. Do I have a blue source? No, I don't. Okay, the Disciple goes. There you go. Look at me paying attention to the colours in my hand. Something I would have not done before. Okay, nice. We're getting a lot of our colours. And turn 2 Botanist just feels really good. It's exactly what you want. Just don't have a 3/1, and they have a 3/1. That's funny. Okay. That can only deal damage to the creatures with flying. I think I'm down to trade them, to be honest. Because... do I want to put that in my graveyard? Yeah, I don't think I want it. Without a way of playing it. I think if we trade, that slows them down more than it slows me down, so I quite like it. Doesn't matter too much what I play. And then we can Dragonstorm next turn, which is, against these colors, feels good to have 3 creatures on the board. Okay, never mind. Take that down to 2 creatures on the board. I don't like drawing this many lands though. I am down to 2 cards in hand, which doesn't feel good. I mean, if they make that big, I mean, I could just Dragon Spray actually, that might be the play. Yeah, I think I like that. Again, just slowing them down as much as possible. That's my blue source. So we're looking at needing to draw some cards because we're not looking very plentiful in the card department. Okay, I think we just do, although I only have 1 green, so it is a question of do I want to put a trample counter. I think I just don't attack. I'll just play this. I'm down to 0 hands in card. 0 hands in card, yeah. Well said. Let's see what they do. I really want to draw a dragon or something. Something that can use up all my mana. Or like a Roiling Dragonstorm would be good. There's nothing I can destroy with this, is there? That's alright. Okay, devoted duelist. They should have done that the other way around. Happy to block. Okay. I think I'll just play that. And I guess we'll give this some extra oomph. But I would be surprised if they don't play another creature. Oh, okay. Card advantage continues. Ooh, that's not something I like to see when we're going low. Okay. Well, now I'm just relying on drawing some good cards. Artifact or creature. That's an enchantment. Pass. Are they not going to play something? Okay, they're untapping. I don't mind that. Nice. That's something I like to see. A big ass dragon. A 6/7. Let's see what they've got, and that gives me my Dragonstorm back, which is great. Okay, they've got some removal, but that's alright. Still gets them to use it. Okay, definitely. Is that? Okay, still leaves up a white source, good. They had some good removal. Defeat. Didn't they have something else before? Dragon's Prey. Sunstrike Master. But now we're on an even playing field of both running out of cards, so that's good. Also, why does this not have like the creature under it? Am I crazy? Okay, I like that. Sorry, I missed something. Oh, they endured 7. Okay. Should I just get rid of it? Yeah. I think I will. That was a lot of health to spend. 2 attackers. I can't get rid. Oh, that scared me. I thought for a second I couldn't get rid of it. That would have been really sad. So they can make these. Okay, get rid of one of the tokens. Is certainly annoying. Don't think I'll get rid of that instead in case I get Roiling Dragonstorm. So I attack with both, then it's pretty much certain that one of them dies, but one of them gets 2 damage and yeah, no attacks. Let's see. Okay, they're pulling some good cards now. Which I do not like. Do not like to see that. I think I go no blocks. Take the 5 damage. What are they doing? They got some removal? Yeah. Okay. Okay, it's a dragon. It's a big dragon. We like a big dragon. Okay. That at least stops the Vanguard potentially. Actually it doesn't, but it tries. Let's see. I can tank another hit, and if they attack I can kill them on the return. So I guess it depends what they've got in their hand. I mean, I would just want to block that. How much damage? 6, 11. I guess I should just be careful. I mean, maybe I just do this and see what they got. That's 12. If they have a combat trick, I probably just die then, but... I mean, it just means if they have a combat trick, I lose the game, but if they don't, I win. But would they make this attack if they didn't have one? Probably not, right? How much mana they got? They got 4, they got enough. Yeah, maybe I should just be willing to sacrifice. I feel like I am willing to test whether they have it or not. So if they have +3, I lose instantly. Is that right? 6, 11, 12. They just need 3 more damage. I'm gonna risk it, I think. Do I need to risk it though? I don't think I need to risk it. Okay. Let's not risk it. Let's do that. And that. Actually, let's do that and that. I'm risking it. I think it's my only way to success. Okay, what do they have? A land! I win, right? Oh, yeah. Wait. Oh my goodness. Wait, it cost 5, but they only had 4, right? No! I lose. Wait, the miscalculation on how much they had. That sucks. Oh, my bad. Oh, because they put down a land. I forgot, but it doesn't really matter. I was going to lose anyway. Oh, that was close. That was close. The land actually did save them because they could untap. Oh well. It was a close 4 battle. Definitely stupid mistake number 1 now of the run. But overall, not too bad. Also, that was a mulligan. Maybe if I had drawn a bad hand, that was... I mean, every game you could say, like, if I drew a better hand, I would have won, but... I think that was close. Like, it didn't need to be a great hand, it just needed to be an okay hand, and maybe that was the win. Okay, we got turn 2 Travelling Botanist again, which I quite like, but then I don't have anything else, but do I just risk it? 'Cause, I mean, if I draw any land I can play, I think I keep it and risk it. We will see. I might regret it again. Okay, it's something I can play. Or something I can use the +3/3. Probably not the best thing to have. Okay, they're tapped out. Sorry, Wildling would have been amazing for my deck actually. That's something I didn't think of as the like mana fixing, but when you've got Dragonstorms it becomes even better. Okay, let's attack first in case I get an untapped land. I don't, but it is... Do I want to play that? Yeah, I think so. Then I can play Dragon's Play next turn if I want. Let's see what they got. Okay, they're playing everything out, which is good. I can play Pummeler. I can just Dragon's Prey that and attack and play a tap land. Maybe that's what I do. Just slow them down. It's an even trade. Yeah, I definitely want to reveal. And that is a better colour to put down, so it's good. Good that I did it first. Now I've got my blue as well. So I have all my colours. Ah, okay. The Prowler. I think now, so we have 5 mana. I mean, I could +3. That would become a 5/6, and then I just attack with that. And then play a tap land again. Yeah, I want to put that in the graveyard for sure. Okay, hits big. They're gonna hit me for 5, but then I can hopefully hit them for 5 again. And the lands are flowing. Okay, that's fine. That actually gives me Woundblade Disciple ammo. But they are stabilizing a bit. Ooh, the Guardian. Maybe I just play that. So that would be blue, red, green, and then either my untapped lands do the job. I mean, is that better than getting some blockers? Maybe I just do this and do San. And then I have, yeah, I think I'll do that. This and Jasan. I can do Pummeler and Botanist. And now if they attack with that, these can double block. I mean, I can just basically trade the whole board, which I would be happy to do, I think. They do have some ways of adding some counters. They can also put this back in my... Bro, I'm so confused. Does that make sense? To anyone else? Am I just not seeing something everyone else is seeing? Is it just what's in their hand is lands only or something? I'm baffled by those surrenders. Okay, a nice cheap hand with a Dragonstorm. It's very much like this hand. If I can start with Opulent Palace, I feel like it's a great start. Okay, I'm a bit worried that means they're pretty aggressive. So which 2-cost do I want? Devotee or Wayfarer? I think the Wayfarer, because of the Lion Away as well for next turn potentially. So Okay, let's see if I can find no lands. Nope. But I do have a 4/4 to now bring back, which could be good. I think I just Wingblade Disciple here. So they could have Anafenza, but that would just, she would just die. They could have Exhale, but I don't care if they exhale that. Okay. Okay, white and red potentially here. Sage of the Skies with no double, that feels good. Very happy to see that. So I could just lie and await the Sage of the Skies and attack, but maybe it's better to try... Well, I'm not flowing anyway. But is it worth hitting Sage of the Skies? Probably not. Probably just get like the Devotee or the Dragonstorm maybe? So if I Dragonstorm and find a land, that could be pretty good. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I might get rid of the Devotee. What to get rid of here? Yeah, probably the Devotee. No attacks. They can start healing up with the Sage of the Skies, but if they do, I just hit back for more, I think. So does these count for flying? I don't know. I am not sure, but I won't have to find out, which is good. Because I can Wingblade Disciple and Leopard and get a bunch of flying tokens. Which is nice. No attacks. This is a weird deck. I mean, maybe they're splashing blue, maybe it's Jeskai. I mean, these are both Jeskai cards, I guess. Okay, Nasus Rebuke. Almost definitely Jeskai. They get their blue source for this phase of the turn. Rediscover the way, okay. That is pretty powerful, but I can get rid of it next turn. I think maybe I should just get rid of the Sage of the Skies. Really? I guess it does kill. Well, I'm very happy trading that off. They're tapped out, so they don't have a trick. Yeah, that feels like a good trade for me. Okay, so I want to keep the Whirling Storm Brood. I think I want to lie and wait. Do I want to lie and wait? I definitely want to kill that. So that's 1 mana. So I have 4 to play with. Maybe it is just the Doosan. And then I guess I attack with the Leopard and the Wayfarer? No. Okay, let's get rid of that. I don't like the card advantage they're building with it. This having Vigilance is actually really annoying. Maybe I should have just Lion Weighted it and attacked for quite a bit of damage. Yeah, 2 damage doesn't feel too bad. Maybe I should just use them up because I'm gonna use the Storm Brood in a sec anyway. Okay, Narset. Oh, nice. Okay, so I think I have 5 mana. I think I bring back... I kill Narset with something. Let's get the Stormbrew back, I think. I think that makes the most sense. I mean, it's that or... yeah, no. And then let's add a +1/+1. So that would make it 3 with Trample. I like it. What are you gonna do? Okay. So I think it's defending with these is kind of pointless. But maybe it's not. Okay. That's alright. I mean, I don't feel like defending 2 damage is worth it. So I can play the Storm Broods, or I could just kill that, or I can just play this, I think. Okay, and then we attack with that. It goes through. Let's see. Duelist. We're gonna flurry with the other card. Must be a land then, I think. Or some sort of removal, I guess. So if I play this, I have 5 mana. So then I can play the Stormbreed probably. Although, yeah, I do have the black mana for it. Okay, get rid of the mana. And I think I just play this. There is no counters, but it's going to be annoying for them. And I get my Dragonstorm back. Should have probably thought that it could be a counter spell, but who cares? Move all counters. Yeah, sure. I mean, there's nothing for me to take, so... Okay, we attack with that. We attack with that. Yeah. Let's see. We might double block the Wayfarer, but that's alright. Happy to get rid of the Messenger, because then... Ah! Okay. A new way forward finds its value. Except they clicked on the wrong one. That's silly mistake counter number 1 for them. That's so sad for them. I feel a bit bad. But that is life. Okay, but yeah. I mean, I would FF after that mistake as well. It was just a matter of time before I played everything. Hey, we're back to Silver 2. I think every game ever should agree whether ranks go 1, 2, 3, 4 or 4, 3, 2, 1 and like which one's ascending and descending. It should be so intuitive whether it goes higher or lower. Okay. I think the most intuitive route is I guess you go like Iron 4, 3, 2, 1. Like 1 should be the highest. We finally hit 3 wins. This is my first premier draft to have 3 wins. Wait. No. Am I on 3 wins or 2 wins? I don't remember. Alright, so we can Wayfare. And we can't use that. We can't use that. We will be able to play that with a bit more mana, but I think I take it because the Wayfarer can hopefully get me some... Hopefully he can get me some lands. I wonder what the odds are for Wayfarer to hit lands. Like in a, I don't know, somewhere where you've got 32 cards and what, 14 of them. Play that, and then we're going to play the Swamp, I think, because I want the Wayfarer out pretty quick. Okay, another could be aggressive deck, but at least they've not played anything on turn 2, that's very comforting. I guess I play this, I don't think it matters too much. You never know. Ooh, they have a spell. What is it? I can't even think what it could be. Exhale can't be played without a creature on the board. Let's see the cards. Oh, they do have a spell. It's going to be removal. It is Exhale. Or maybe it was something else as well. Again, no lands. That's so annoying, but at least I've got Lion Weight. Again, wait, it's the same guy. He just wants to be Lion Weighted. Okay, I'm not a fan of that. I guess I devotee. Tapland devotee. I think that's the best play. Could have ringing striked it, but then I don't really have anything else to play, so it doesn't feel like it's really worth it. They're probably digging for lands, which is good. Oh, okay, they're not. They're a bit of a soupy deck as well. Alright, so I've got some choices. I can do San. I can lie in wait. I think lion waiting isn't a terrible idea, but it's kind of sad not to use my devotee. So maybe I just do San and call it a day. Maybe I do lion way actually. What about this? Next. Next turn I'm gonna have 5 lands. I really need my 6th. Actually 5 is... I can play this with 5, can't I? Okay. Oh my god. Are they actually red, green, black? That is not a clan here, buddy. I think I'll just play this. Yeah, there's nothing to remove. I could play the 20 back next turn to try find some lands. If I don't draw one. Okay, Botanist is not bad, but I think the 20 back's better. Wait. Monastery would be great on that, but it's kind of also useless. Because that's mostly there for the passive. I think it's 20 back first. Nice. Oh wait, I need to discard a card. Let's get rid of that. And then let's do Dusan. If I attack with this, they don't have anything that can defend it, do they? I like it. They're running out of cards as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can play this next turn, which is great. That would be very aggressive. They thought twice about it. They have all their mana up, but I don't think they can counterspell with those colors. Because even if they have... Yeah, I just don't think they can. Let's find out. Yeah, no. So, how can I change the matchups the best? Well, flying creatures definitely feel like something good to add to. The team of devotee would be good. And... I guess I just add one there. Do I want to play the forest? Probably not, in case I can get rid of it. And now do I just go on the offensive for 9, 13 damage? I think I do. There's nothing they can block with that doesn't, like, kill. I mean, I would expect them to block. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, that is kind of nice for me. It gives me something to do next turn. While keeping up all my defenders. Yeah, nice. That felt like a good win. I liked that game. And that was with the sketchy hand I kept, so that's good. a sketchy hand that I was like relying on Wayfair finding me a land and then it didn't find me a land, but there you go. Yeah, we did get 3 wins. We won 4 wins. Okay. That's great news because that means I'm actually going to have enough currency to play another game tomorrow. Because otherwise I was going to have to fork out the wallet. Okay, we start with all our colours. That's funny. I don't have a 2 cost, but that's fine. I can live without a 2 cost. Okay. I don't know if that makes much difference. Okay, white, blue, and not played anything yet. I think I'll go Dusan first because I want Dusan to die. No offense, Dusan, because then I can lie and wait him. I think I just attack because not much I'm scared of. I mean, they must be able to play something this turn. Out of Glory. They must have just drawn that because they didn't play it last time. Okay, they're probably going to trade the Dusan for it, so I'm kind of happy to just let them do that, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind if they trade it. Interesting, they care more about the sniper. They must have something for the Dusan. No, okay. Interesting. I guess their logic might have been that like 3 damage from the Dusan's going through anyway. But I would counter that by saying that now I'm gonna get that damage through this turn anyway. Maybe they knew I had Lion Weight and they're just a genius. Yeah, let's do this. Happy to keep trading damage. Oh, my bad. I didn't realize it was me. Okay. I think I'll just end turn. That's go flash. And I can play it for full price, so that's good. I am running out of stuff to do while they have a lot in their hand, but they are 12 health. And I have a lot of things I could pick up that can be pretty game changing. Ooh, that's annoying. That will very much help them stabilize. I think I will get rid of something they play. None of those feel super worthy of getting rid of, to be honest. But I do have Lion Way as well, so I think I will just get rid of one of them. I guess I'll get rid of that. Okay, so I think I Wingblade Disciple Lion Weight. Can I do that though? No, I can't, because I don't have enough green sources. So I could blue and then give it the counters. Maybe I just Lion Waiting is actually the better option here. Let's do that. Bring it back. Tap land. Okay, at least next turn I can flurry, I think. Yeah, definitely. But I am running out of cards very quickly. I need to draw some not lands. If I draw a land, it's not looking good. A shock brigade. Okay, that was not what I was expecting. Maybe they have like Sage of the Skies or something. I'm trying to think what they could play after that. Okay, they're also running out of cards, which is a good sign. I can play the tap land. We can do this first. Could have a counter spell. They do have a spell. What is it? I do not know. It could be like coordinate maneuver, by the monastery, question mark. I am not sure. And they are thinking about it. Will we see it in a second? Okay. Well, my board definitely got better. Okay, here it is. Surely we get to see it now. Oh, it's on their own creature. Maybe it's some counters or something. Giving it some thought still. Ah, okay. It was coordinate maneuver. Bringing back the tiger. And they're removing San. I can kind of race them in the air, right? They're doing 5 per turn if they attack with everything. Oh, but it's an exile. Oh, big. Very big. Do I just put up all my flying creatures? I mean, they're all flying, aren't they? So maybe I go like this. Submit 2, and then just make that a 3/3. So they have to do something next turn. They have to removal 2. Yes! Thank you, Armament Dragon! Oh, that's good. We're getting some wins, finally. This is what it feels like. And it's not even with a deck that this was probably one of the ones I was least competent with, ironically. Where are we at? Are we at 5 wins? Okay. Well, I'm happy if we lose the next 2 as well. It's already exceeded expectations. New personal bests in Premier Draft. And I think I'm playing decently well. So, we take those. Okay, not much I can do for cheap, but I have good colors, so I think I'll just take it. Lisan on 3. I guess it's kind of a bit dodgy, but if I get... I'm just gonna risk it. This might be a bit too slow. Okay, white is great. Oh, I don't know why I played that. It's okay, I can play that. Yeah, that was a mistake, but it's fine. I just could have played the Ringing Strike Mastery this turn if I did it the other way around. Okay, white and black. And they left all their mana up. I think this is just a Champion of Dusan. Okay, they've got some removal for it. Dragon's Prey, yeah. That's alright. I think next turn I do the... Actually, do I do Pamela next? Maybe I do Pamela next. Oh, nice. So I need to remember not to use this in case I want to use the Lion Weight. Okay, yeah, let's just do Pamela. Could have been Dragonstorm, and then I could play this next turn actually. Maybe that was the better play. Okay. Yeah, I guess that this was more immune to removal, so that was probably a mistake as well. This Alchemist Assistant is doing work. Okay, so I definitely want to play this. Just to go as wide as possible. And then I think I just play this. And then I can get that back with this. Oh, they're being very careful. Another Kinshri Nurture. Please make it bigger. No. Wow, okay. They have gone very wide. Super happy to trade. Okay, I think I want to... So I can play the dragon, but maybe it's better to lion weight the pummeler. I can't play it though. Maybe I lion weight the pummeler and dragon's prey. I don't think it's really worth removaling that hard. So maybe I just play the 4/4 can't. Wait, that's 5. Okay, so and then I could make the pack piece tapped. That's probably a good idea. Okay, that. Submit 0. That's why I should have been doing this whole time, but I keep clicking on something with no counters and then... Okay. So they might pay to untap it, but I don't think that's disastrous. Disastrous? Let's see. Okay. So they can make something... Okay, they're not doing it this turn, that's good. Good for me. Okay, I kind of want to... Oh, how much mana do I have? I have 6 only. So I could lion weight. But maybe it's just Dragonstorm and Sniper is the way to go. I think that's a good idea. I think no attacks, because I don't want to be prone to removal. They're gonna pay to untap it and then make it really big. I think they want to keep the pressure up. That's the vibe I'm getting. I have 2 removal spells now. Okay, I'm happy to remove that. They can't untap it now. Okay. I think I just Dragon's Prey that. I think, although maybe I lie and wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna use both this turn. So I'm gonna get the pummeler back for this. And then I'm gonna Dragon's Prey this. And then play the tap land. Maybe I can start attacking with this. They can untap this, but then it just trades with the sniper. It's not that bad. Maybe famous last words, but... Let's see how it goes. If I draw a dragon, I'm definitely in a good spot. And there's still like 4 of them in the deck, yeah. So your high odds. Odds are on my side, I think. That in the next like 5 cards there's at least 1. Okay, they are untapping. Okay. Yeah, out of mana, so this is great. Nice. So I think we just do this and this. Getting them down slowly. They still have a lot of cards, which is the main scary thing. Okay, that's nice. They didn't play anything else. I could hold this to see if I can flurry next turn. I think it's bad just to get it out because it's another flying creature. They have a lot of mana. I'm trying to think what they could, I guess, exhale. But at that point they can just use it whenever. I think I just double attack. They could have the like, yeah, maybe I keep the pummeler back. But if the pummeler dies, I can use it to put counters on, so I don't mind. And they're gonna have to play that card eventually. What are they gonna do? Okay, is exhale. I'm glad I attacked with both then. Okay, and the dragon spray. I can use this, right? Wait, if I play this. But do I want to play it this turn? Yeah, I guess so. I am putting all my eggs in one basket though, so one more removal spell and I'm kind of cooked. Oh, they had green this whole time. Abzan. Also, they had 3 dragon spells. They have so much removal actually, I just realised. Oh, I guess they had 4, maybe they just drew all their removal at the start. And now they're running out of cards as well, which is good. They have got something from their graveyard. Okay, oh, of course. Need to keep my eyes out for that. Okay. TOT is alright, not great. At least it's a card. Makes racing a bit easier. Caustic Exhale, okay. So they could just put this on one of these and... do they win? I think they win the race. Well, they definitely do now that they're making it bigger each turn, so I should stop attacking. Oh, if I can just draw a dragon, it would be so good. Oh, that's not good, and they can just activate it. But at least it's only a 1-1. Oh, that is lucky. That is very lucky. Yes, we got a dragon. Do I start attacking again? I think so, right? Because they're on a timer now. They can attack for 4. But I think I just win no matter what now. So I do 10 damage next turn. Not quite enough to kill them, sadly. Okay. They do 4. And they still have the potential lifesteal. I keep calling it lifesteal because that's the thing in League. Life Link, of course. They are thinking long and hard about this turn. Do I even want to do that? Because I don't... No, I don't think I do. Imagine they have something that makes them all like 3-1s and then I just lose the game. Okay, we're alright. So if I draw... Do I have anything that makes counters? I don't think I do. Oh no, I do. I have I think it's in my graveyard. Yeah, the Purging Stormbrood. There's also the other Stormbrood that has like a +3/+3 or something. That would win me the game. Okay, that makes sense. 3-3. Okay. So let's do some maths and use up some timers. So that's 10 damage, obviously. But then they're gonna heal maybe 4 damage. So I should not... This has vigilance though, so I should definitely attack with this. And then... they have a total of 4, 8, 11 damage. And I have 7 health. So as long as I block the big ones, I'm alright. Which I can do. So I think I just do this. If they get removal, they get removal. We end turn. And we pray they did not pick up removal. If they have another Dragon's Prey, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna do terrible things. They have to play this, surely. Probably on their Outrider for maximum healage. But even then, that only gets them to 9 and they need to get to 11. Yeah, that's what I expected. So do they have removal? We're about to find out. I want that to survive. Actually. Okay, so that should be 3 damage coming in. But if they have removal, I'm screwed. Yeah, they do. Do they? Alright. Do they have something that can finish the job? No. Good game. Oh! That one was just, I mean, it is just luck where you top deck in those games. Like, if they had more removal, they would have won. If I top decked a couple less lands, I would have won a bit quicker. It is what it is. Close one. So we're on 6 wins. Wow. So I have 3... No, I have 2 chances to get this final win. 2 chances. Alright, we've got pretty good starting hand, I think. Fresh start's nice. Good lands. Guardian won't be able to be played for a while. Still a keep though. Oh, nice. That gives me something to do on turn 2. Okay, we're against another, I think, in for the long ride. Do I just get rid of Dusan because I can bring it back? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's best. They're gonna just get themselves a globe. Nope, they're sib-sigging up. And fellow Dusan enjoyer. Okay, we got red mana already, but I think I'll just lie and wait the forecaster. Is that crazy? I just feel like I don't want them fetching any globes, you know? I could fresh start it, I guess, but what's the point? Yeah. I like this better. Does give them the opportunity to get an advantage on the board, but I'm okay with that. What they got? Nothing, so they're probably trying to counterspell. So I could just play nothing as well. Or I might just play that Dusan and let them counter it. Because I'd rather they used it on the Dusan than anything else. Piercing Exile, okay. Alrighty. Got a Boulderborn in play. Should I get my Stormbrood in? I think so. They don't have counter magic, so it's probably a good time to get it in. Get my Dragonstorm back. And then we could Disciple Dragonstorm. If they play something big, I might Dragon's Prey it. Let's see. Okay, I think they've got removal. I'm definitely on the back foot because they just keep removaling what I put down. And I didn't play a creature one turn, which might come to hurt me more than it helped me. Okay. A fellow lion weight enjoyer. Wait, they also with the Dusan. We just got somewhat similar, but they seem to have managed to hit a lot more of the dragon cards I would have liked to hit myself. Maybe it's time to just use my removal. I don't even have a land to play this turn, that's not good. So I could play, I mean Pamela is good. I think I might just play that, but it doesn't. Maybe okay, I'm a Dragonstorm, and if I get a land, then I can play the Pamela. I don't get a land. I think I get rid of the, although the botanist can actually trade. So maybe I keep that. What do I want to get rid of? Maybe now I get rid of the Pamela. And then what? Botanist? But that feels... I think I just... Maybe I fresh start. Doesn't feel great using it on a Boulderborn Dragon, but... it's my best way of saving damage, isn't it? Does not feel good. Does not feel good at all. Yeah, they also got a Pamela. Of course they do. Gotta stay matching. I could play my Guardian. Could Dragons play the Pamela and play... I play this and then Dragon's Prey. I think that's the best route. Best course of action. Gives me a blocker for the Sibsig. Unless they just buff it with the Pamela, which they might. Okay, Dusan. Ah, okay. Wow. What do I do? Do I block it? Because I'm taking a lot of damage. I don't know what else I can do. I guess I could maybe make it bigger next turn. Yeah, I guess no blocks this turn. 6 health. I'm getting beat down real good. Okay, they are tapped out there, so maybe it's time to bring out the Guardian. Because I don't think there's much else it can do. But they can... okay, that gives it reach, not anything else. But if they put that on it, it's going to be too... I mean, I kind of just have to put out one of these big ones, so I think I just put this out. It sucks though. It's not good enough, really. And they might still have removal, because they have not used that much. Yeah, okay. Oh, on that one. Interesting. I mean, I think I'm happy to just block like this. Yeah. Okay, Almond Dragon, but I think I should get... I can't even play it, I don't have a white source. So maybe I play Sniper, Botanist, and then I can tap something as well. That seems pretty good. I could also give a +1/+1. Definitely want to play the Sniper. If I do Botanist, I can give something... yeah, I can give the Botanist the +1/+1 to make sure no damage goes to, I guess. Or I can play the Dragonstorm, try to hit a land, that might be worth. Do this to this. Definitely no attacks. What have they got? Wayfair. Okay, they take the land. Okay, no attacks. Feels good. That feels like I'm stabilizing slowly. So how much? 1, 2. So I can play the Devotee and the Pamela. I think we do that. Put 2 counters and they get reach. So I could just make my botanist really big. Then I'm more prone to getting removal, so I think I just put it on this. No attacks. I could attack with my Vigilance creatures, but this one I'm scared will just trade with the Wayfair, and this one I'm scared the Hexproof is what's keeping it alive at the moment. So for now, I don't really want to. I can Dragon and get the Dragonstorm back, which I think will be the play. Try find that white mana. Oh, okay. They get a lot of cards from that. That is unfortunate. I think that might be a good game. That was like the perfect death guess I may get rid of all their lands. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I hit a land, I can play 2 things. If I don't, I can make it a 3/3. Please hit a land. Yes, untapped. Perfect. I can play the Armament Dragon, but I think I'd rather play this first. Or do I play this first, actually? Yeah, I think I do, because I'm running out of action. And then maybe we put a +1/+1 on the Wayfair. I think so. Yeah. Let's do that. Goalkeeper. Okay, they can make a treasure token with that. That's a couple cards. Okay. Can I attack? No. They are definitely looking at removaling something. Okay. Yeah, I'm putting that back on the top. Okay, 3 damage. That's okay. Oh, that's not so good. I have to play this. Pretty much. It deals 3 damage, so... Oh, I just lose, right? Yeah, he can just... You can just kill me. Well played to them. Yeah, I couldn't heal that up anyway. Almost held on there, despite the Death Begets Life. That was close. If they didn't have quite as many good dragon synergistic cards, but that was definitely well played by them. Ooh. Oh, it's the irony. Straight after Death Begets Life kills me, I get it from Overboard. But I'll happily take that. Thank you, MTG Arena. So, the final game to decide it all. Is it a trophy? It would be my first trophy since my first quick drafts. Though I got a trophy on my first 2. Then never again. Okay, I like it. It's a good hand. I have the sources for everything. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'll skip one. Okay, do it to duelist. Okay, we play the leopard here, I think. And I'm very happy to trade. My logic with trading is like, if I want the game to slow down, trading is good. And if I want the game to go quicker, I don't usually want to trade. Because it just feels like the pace goes down. Okay. I don't mind that. That doesn't stay, right? Yeah, first strike until the end of the turn. So, I think... it's kind of tough. I could go hollow and then sniper because it trades well. Maybe I do just trade my disciple. No, I think I'm happy doing the sniper. See what happens. Rescue leopard. Okay. Which is best to get rid of? Wait, how do I see? It's +3, so that would normally be a 4-2 anyway, so I should get rid of that. Wow, this is a very aggressive deck. I think I might just lie in wait. Put the... Do I get back the dragon sniper or the leopard? Probably the dragon sniper because I can play it. Oh no, I can't. Oh wait, I could if I... Yeah. That might slow them down enough. We will see, might not. And I can pummel it next turn. I mean, it would have been really nice to have done what I just did after having the disciple out, but you can't do that in a game this fast, I don't think. So I think we just go this. What have they got? They got a lot of mana up. I mean, if they have like... I don't really mind if they do something to this, I think. They only have 2 cards left. What they got? Okay, not playing anything. They might have black in their deck and they haven't played it. No, I don't think so. I think it's just red-white. Okay, Range Strike Monastery is a great draw there. Very happy about that. I think I just attack with this in case they do untap it. I don't want to be caught unawares. Because if they untap it, I don't want to have to trade both of these. I'd rather just do that. We're both running out of cards, but my board is a bit stronger. So that is good. I need a red source though still for the Guardian. Frontline Rush. Okay. And Pack Boost. Okay, I think I'm happy just... Nice, that's a great draw. I'd be happy trading the sniper for the pack beast, so I'm not attacking with that for sure. I'll attack with these. They can +3/+3, but this is sorcery, so I'll note that before. They might untap it, but that's why the Saga Pamela is here. Ah. It does have ward, but so they can't do it this turn. I mean, they can kill this though. What are they gonna do? Nothing. Okay. Fresh start is pretty good. What would I want a fresh start though? The Strike Master probably? Yeah, I think so. I think that's gonna make them use it. Okay, never mind. Let's see what they got. They're having a look around. They've got something. Wind Bolt, okay. Oh, that does hurt. Okay, they're untapping. I don't mind that. They are gonna get quite a bit of damage in there, aren't they? Do they have the Destroyed Enchantment? There's a couple cards that can do it, but no one plays them, I feel like, so I don't remember what they even are. Okay. All attacks. I think I would most want to trade with the Pack Beast. It's the most damage. They have to spend quite a lot getting rid of that. So what? It's 7 damage. I guess I get rid of this. They do have to pay to attack with it, so I think, yeah. Nah, we do this, because then the Pommel survives as well. Which I think is more important. I mean, it survives if they don't have something else to do. Okay, not the right mana. Do I keep attacking? Probably not. Or maybe I just attack with this. Or just this. I mean, they would need to do so much damage next turn to make it. They would need removal. Yeah, I'm gonna attack with this. I guess I could have attacked with all of them and then they would have to block one, but then yeah, that doesn't feel good. Okay. I mean, they have to win this turn or play something that can kill a flyer. So if they've got removal, they're okay. If they've got something that kills an enchantment, they're okay. So I'm happy trading the Pamela. Let's see what they got. Overwhelming Surge, perhaps? Or Death Beget, not Death Begets Life, what's it called? The one where you sacrifice a creature and everything else gets +1. Seize opportunity. Okay. So do I just win? Yes! We do just win. It's a trophy. Finally, that's what it feels like. It's Silver Tier 1. Wow. Finally. My Premier draft has been so bad. It feels good to actually win, even if it was unexpected. Let's have a look at the deck, because I am sure you guys got the sense that I was very apprehensive going into the games, not feeling like it was particularly strong, but it actually worked out really nicely. I mean, my biggest concern was the mana, and the mana ended up being okay. There was the occasional time I couldn't play something, but it didn't feel like it was the reason I lost any games. I think the biggest thing was just having a good curve. Like, felt like I was at least playing stuff in the early turns. The Wingblade Disciples ended up being way better than I thought. I thought I had a decently, like, 3.3. I don't know if that's expensive or not, but it doesn't feel cheap, right, when I'm playing 6 or 5 dragons. So, yeah, I was definitely thinking that it wouldn't get much value, but it got plenty of value. Dusan and Pamela were definitely good value picks. Even things like the Devotee didn't feel terrible to play. And Range Strike Monastery. I keep thinking this is Monastery. Range Strike Mastery was also very nice for getting the flurry going. So overall, I guess if you just have a good enough stuff to do early with enough sort of tap lands to play everything, and then some big dragons to win the game, you know, it's definitely winnable. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm glad I actually got to show you guys a win for once. And yeah, hopefully I can replicate this again in the future. And start climbing. You know, I've not done the maths yet. I will do the maths of like how many sort of trophies I am, or even just like wins away from Mythic I am, and maybe make that a counter on the screen. You know, I'll put it up there. I'll put it up there right now because I'll do the maths. But hopefully this is gonna be a fun series. Hopefully it doesn't make me bankrupt, and hopefully, yeah, it's just a good challenge. All right. See you in the next one.